Hello, my name is Brian Fitzgerald. I recently saw an article published in an online magazine. The article was entitled, "Is Creativity Finally Dead?" My first reaction to this was disappointment, but after I thought about it for a bit, I realized they might be right, sadly. Today, technology is king. Everything is digital and already created for you. At school, I get rewarded for staying focused and doing exactly as I'm told. I'm not rewarded for daydreaming, sketching, or coming up with my own ideas. This is when I realized we have a real problem. Now to prove my point, I'm going to talk about one of my favorite subjects, mythical creatures. So, by a show of hands, how many of you believe in mythical creatures? Now come on, don't be shy, go ahead, raise your hands. Well, my name is Brian Fitzgerald, and I believe in mythical creatures. Maybe some of you are struggling with the definition of mythical creatures, or don't know what it is. Instead of looking up the Wikipedia definition, I've decided to share my own definition. A mythical creature is a spirit that can come in many different forms. They are created by humans to explain events, warn of events to come, or bring attention to certain subjects. Now, you may be asking, where do these mythical creatures come from? This brings me back to my original point, because I believe they come from the creative and imaginative minds of people all over the world. Now, I'm going to share with you what I consider to be the top 5 of all mythical creatures. Number 5, gnome. A gnome?
Start over. Number 5.
Number 5, gnome. A gnome is a magic small man that you could recognize from people's gardens. Number 4, werewolf. I actually need to start over, I didn't click.
Okay.
So go back with the gnome.
The what?
No.
Yeah, the gnome.
The what?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 5, gnome. A gnome is a magic small man that you could recognize from people's gardens. Number 4, werewolf. Werewolf is a human with the ability to shapeshift into a wolf, either purposely or after being placed under a curse, and especially on the night of a full moon. Number 3, leprechaun. A leprechaun is a type of fairy in the Irish folklore. They are usually pictured as a little bearded man wearing a coat and hat who cause trouble. Number 2, ghost. A ghost is a soul or spirit of a dead person or an animal that can appear to be to the living. Number 1, Loch Ness Monster. In Scotland, the Loch Ness Monster, or Nessie, is a creature said to inhabit lake in the Scottish Highlands. Now, think of the most creative person you've ever known, maybe like an inventor or even a friend. Now imagine if all of us could be that creative. Well, sadly, the majority of the world today is becoming less and less creative. Why? Because we have stopped believing, imagining, and dreaming. The majority of us are just playing video games, or just too busy to take the time to stop, think, and create. So where does this creative decline really start? I think most would agree that kids are most creative than adults, and have more belief in the unknown, like Santa or the Tooth Fairy. Maybe we lose our imagination or creativity because we have to grow up. And with growing up means having less time for things like thinking and about our favorite mythical creatures. I say most people are just forgetting what it felt like to be a creative kid, and don't use that part of their brains to express themselves the way they used to when they were kids. I have a challenge for all of you. After I walk off the stage, don't let this conversation end here. Begin doing the work to bring back to recapture your imagination. Make your own mythical creature. Give it a name. And give it a backstory. And then go tell someone about it. Thank you, and bye-bye.
Nicely done.